Hey everybody, it is Jynnette The Oracle. Welcome to Oracle Talks. I was called to come and do a message that is specific for right now, this time. So it's more of a time specific message rather than something that's a little bit more timeless. Last Oracle Talks was more a timeless message, I think. Um, yeah, so I was planning to do Oracle Talks this week on like protection and like messages around that. Um, and that is still something important to talk about. I just don't know if that will be what comes through for today. Um, but, I already spoke with Holy Spirit, settled in, and vibed with all of that. So we'll see what comes through for what actually needs to come through for right now. Um, So I feel like this is more so going to be something that is specific to this next like week and a half, depending on when you watch this. Yeah, think about 10 days from the time that I'm recording this. So no later. I don't think this is going to be relevant past. Of course, I'm looking at the date. So basically through April 24th, which is a Thursday. This message is for that time period, and that is actually the day that Venus is going to be conjunct Saturn. The day before, on the 23rd, Sun is actually squaring Pluto. So, a very important and key transition over that 24-hour period. Interesting. Interesting. And this week we do have Mercury re-entering Aries after the retrograde, Mars re-entering Leo after its retrograde, and I believe, Venus is already back in. I think. Let me check. Let me check and see if Venus is also in already. Oh, it's the end of the month. Okay, but still, regardless. So this message is for that time period until April 24th. So if you're watching this video after that time, if you want to look back to see what was going on, then you'll know. So let me get a card out, a single card out for the actual topic for today. That is timely, time specific. Well, yeah. All right, I'm using the Akashic Tarot Oracle deck, and the bottom of the deck is Archangel Gabriel. So this is a message that is needing to come through right now. The card that came out is the Three of Forces, the Bird's Nest. Okay, so this is the topic for today, for this time, this week and a half approximately. Let me read this message. So we'll see specifically what this is about. I believe this has to do with creativity or like manifesting something, but it's actually been a little while since I've worked with this particular deck, but it was calling to me. All right. So the bird's nest, a strong, sturdy nest cradles a new family of birds as the babies are fed. This card represents the force of creativity and expansion. So I'll say that again. This card represents the force of creativity and expansion. When you receive this card upright, it is a signal to start focusing on new things or expanding. Perhaps your business, your network of friends, or indeed your family. There may be some effort involved. The nest has to be built, and you will need to be open to the additions coming your way. Children may be forthcoming, you may be renovating your home, or perhaps you'll be hiring new employees or opening new business locations. Whatever it is, it will be worth the effort for the expansions you make will bring great joy. Spiritual expansions may be in store as well. It's never too late to widen your network of spirit family, friends, and guides. The rewards of that kind of expansion are limitless. And the Akashic Force, each of these cards has like an Akashic Force message. So it says, close your eyes and see yourself feathering your nest. What sort of things need to be put in place in order to support the expansion that lies before you? I love this. We are also coming into Taurus season, right? And that is very much like smack dab in the middle of spring season. And it usually is the season where, the zodiac season, where we feel like we are truly experiencing spring. Whereas this first month, the Aries season, is like that transition out of winter. So it's just kind of like that in-between stage. But yeah, this is when things start to flower. This is when the energy, the vitality starts to come through. There's more sunlight, all of that. So, you know, on the side of nature, very much this aligns for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere. Obviously, it's opposite for those in the Southern Hemisphere. But again, this card represents the force of creativity and expansion. And it's a signal to start focusing on starting new things or expanding on what you already have, okay? And these expansions can be physical or they can be spiritual expansions as well. So let's see. I'm thinking though, since Gabriel came here at the bottom, this is going to be, a spiritual expansions. All right, so let's see what the spiritual expansions are. But in the physical, please take up space. Don't capitulate, don't back down. Don't submit to empire in advance. Specifically fascist empire. And I'm hearing this is specifically expansion. Okay, so spiritual expansion, not new spiritual energy. It is spiritual expansion. So there is a broadening, a fullness. And we got the summer card, 5 of Forces on the bottom. When it's upright, it's summer. All right, so we got 3 cards out. King of Scrolls, the Queen of Scrolls. So we got both the King and Queen, and the 3 of Roses. Another 3 here. So let's read these. Get a sense of what this expansion is talking about. Spiritual expansion. Where are the scrolls? Here we go. So, King of Scrolls first. A man holds a scroll as he looks across the well-groomed garden. A number of scrolls lay on the garden bench next to him. So that's there. He is the King of Scrolls, a man of learning, and he can be helpful to you in a number of ways. This man may be present in your life already. If not, you'll be meeting him soon. He may be an author, teacher, or communicator who will assist you in some professional way. He could also be a friend who brings wisdom through his own studies and spiritual practices. Be open to the guidance this man offers, for it could help you lead your life in new, exciting directions. As with any of the kings and queens, the King of Scrolls may also be a new love interest for you or for another, depending upon the location and the spread. His wisdom is compelling, and there are likely to be many interesting and lively discussions. This card may also represent you or someone you know who is longing for deeper understanding and greater clarity of thought. Now is a great time to pursue new interests, perhaps even enroll in some classes or attend a lecture or two. A position in teaching, counseling, advertising, writing, publishing, or the like may be on the agenda now. A treasure trove of discovery is waiting for you, so let your mind and your life soar. And the Akashic force for this card is take a deep breath and pull in the energy of King of Scrolls. Feel yourself fill up with a new sense of wisdom and heightened communication. Your mind and vision grow with the power of the King of Scrolls. Is there something you'd like to learn? Okay, so this is feeling very specifically like spiritual education. This card may represent you or someone you know who is longing for deeper understanding and greater clarity of thought. Yeah, this is feeling like an interest in connecting more, learning more. It's that kind of vibe that I'm getting. So there's an opportunity over this next, time period to get questions answered, to go deeper, to get greater clarity about maybe something that you've been fuzzy about or haven't been quite clear about or have never quite gotten the answer fully that you need around something in the spirit, maybe connecting with ancestors, maybe it's working with your own energy body, maybe it's working with your own creative space because that is also spiritual as well. But there's an opportunity to get exactly what you're needing, get that information, get that clarity, get that education, get that learning, get that wisdom. Like it's there. The opportunity is there, so take advantage of it. So now the Queen of Scrolls is next. A beautiful woman holds a scroll as she stands in front of a sunlit archway. Around her swirls the energy of wisdom, knowledge, and Akashic truth. When this card appears upright, she brings important information and inspiration to you. The Queen of Scrolls is a woman of higher mind who you may already know or have yet to meet. Her purpose is to help you move through the entryway to a new level of wisdom and understanding. Hello, Oracle Talks. She could be a teacher to you in some way or offer a friendship that could develop into a deeper love. This woman could be helpful to you in some project requiring communication. She may be an author, a marketer, or publisher. If you are a writer, she may be someone who assists you in getting published. The Queen of Scrolls could also represent you or a woman in your life getting a position in a field related to communication or academics, such as counseling, teaching, marketing, or publishing. This card indicates a phase of deepening understanding and readiness to learn. It's perfect time for personal growth and expansive learning, whether it's mind, body, or spirit-centered. And this is very much spirit-centered. Open the mysteries that are hidden in the Akashic Scrolls and step through the door of knowledge. And the Akashic Force message is, close your eyes and feel the Queen of Scrolls approach. As she hands you a scroll, your greater mind awakens. Feel the sparkling brilliance there. All right, and last but not least, the Three of Roses. And this card is the Loving Elementals card. Okay. Playful fairies and water sprites frolic in the air around a little child. They fill the air with expanding joy and happiness. Although many people don't believe in the elementals, nature spirits of all kind do exist, and they have more power than can be imagined. They live in the elements of earth, air, wind, and fire, and they're willing to share the guidance, well-being, and inspiration of the Akashic records that exist in the natural world. This card is here to tell you that joy will soon be increasing. It also encourages you to have fun. Bring more playfulness to your daily life. Let yourself sing a little and laugh a lot. Call on the elementals to inspire you in this and in other areas. They are a font of fun and upliftment that can expand the joy in your life in great measure. And the Akashic Force message is, close your eyes and feel the air abuzz with the flight and dance of elementals all around you. Feel yourself smile in the happy lightness of being they bring. Every time you take a moment to do this, you open your heart to joy. So, um, yeah, I mean, both these cards essentially are saying go on that path in pursuit of deeper knowledge. And the Three of Roses specifically is saying nature, the elementals in particular, are the avenues that are very much accessible to everyone right now, and what's available here. So, and again, this is beyond just like, oh, I'm just gonna go sit by the tree. It's really to look for the magic of nature, to actually be in conversation with nature while you're at that out there, to really see and understand that everything is consciousness. There is a living essence there around you. I mean, it's even in, the buildings that you're in now, but because everything is a form of life. But yeah, I want to know what specifically this expansion is about, because we basically have been given a directive to be proactive in this expansion rather than like just assume it's going to happen. Like that edge, that push, that pull to um, be like, I just want to find out more. I want to go a little deeper, like follow that, seek out support, seek out someone like me or others like me or spiritualists to help with that, whatever that's going to look like for you, and spend time in nature. But what specifically, why is this actually coming up right now? Well, it's coming up right now because there's opportunity to manifest. So, if you have been feeling specifically that you've been a little stuck or that things have been slow or there's been blocks, obstacles, regardless of the cause or the source of those things, this is saying that we are entering a period of time from now through up until April 24th in particular, where the doors are wide open to expand and to flow and grow spiritually. Okay. Now there may be a lot of other things that you're like that might be pulling your focus and attention in the material world. Positive things as well too, but this energy is available to pour into you. Everyone is getting the energy, right? And some may choose to pour that into something other rather than the cultivation of self, rather than the strengthening of self, rather than the empowerment of self. So focus there, because there's more available to be embodied. It's ready to come and expand. Okay, because we have this reaching card, the love card, which also has this kind of reaching energy too, like it's and then being ready. I'm being reminded about the importance of process rather than product. Don't allow the excitement that comes with expansion to make you go into output mode. Instead, refill the well or fill it up to overflow. Okay, because bottom of the deck, we have the weak energy. So this expansion here can get you to that place of overflow, because right underneath that is goodness. All right. So in some way, shape, or form, we have been operating from a very depleted state, and Spirit is coming through to be like, here's a dispensation for you, basically. So open up to receive it, whatever that's going to look like. Maybe that's going to be, you doing a lot more Tai Chi this week, more Qigong, more Reiki for the self, meditation for sure. Be meditating, sitting with your crystals, doing crystal healing, sitting and meditating with the ancestors, sitting and meditating in the Akashic records, like speaking and praying with the Holy Spirit, talking to your guardian angels and the archangels of light. Like, there's some spiritual inheritance for you to receive that's unique to you, and there's also just this general push and flow and openness that's available. So take all of it, ride that wave. But this is a spiritual expansion wave, okay? So don't get busy right now. Like, hold boundaries and remember to make the cultivation of your spiritual development a priority, okay? Closing guidance, and then we're going to bounce. I mean, the closing guidance is what I just said, inner. Yep. Don't get this deception card here. Don't get focused on outside or like try to pour that into something else. This is for you. This is your cup. Let yourself be filled. Don't let this spill out to something outside of you. Focus on receiving a dispensation that is coming to you. There's literally a cup right here. And the soul is getting replenished. All right. So this is important. I don't normally get, sometimes I'll get like specific, timed messages, but lately it's been more about protection. But this is like, oh no, like the door's open. Manifestation energy is there, but this is the manifestation for spiritual expansion and liberation and receiving of inheritance and all the things. So prioritize, make time for it. There is time. Give yourself the time. If you're like, oh, I got to do this, this, and this, you do, but you actually have the time to do all of this, and all of this meaning the spiritual work as well as the other things. So prioritize the foundation, which is the spirit stuff, and then let everything else flow the way it needs to, okay? I hope that is a blessing to you. Please share this message since it is specific to this timing, okay, so that everybody can benefit and receive, because we need as much spiritually expanded and light filled people as possible. We got to hold the line and hold the light. So please share. And God willing, I'll see you next time. Bye.